It arrived in a literal large box, so it is time for another honest unboxing. Good day everybody, welcome to the channel, hope you're doing well. Today we are taking a look at the highly anticipated mammoth set that is Macross Plus Ultimate Edition. Available now from all the anime in the UK and from Crunchyroll's store in the USA. To begin with, let's focus on the external packaging. You can see we've got a big box here. It's about the size of a vinyl record, but really chunky as you can see. Here is a quick glimpse of how things look on the outside. Over on the back, you can see we've got an info sheet here. And now to zoom in more specifically on what is actually included, in fact, actually start up here. So we've got the synopsis and whatnot there, good stuff. We've got the technical information now. So you can see we've got 2 Blu-ray discs, in this case region B. Also got 9 art cards, an A4 poster, and a big art book. This is what is on the disc. I may cover that in a separate video specifically. Now, one more element of the external packaging I should show you, that being this, if I can turn this, hang on. If I can show you this side, this is where the opening is so you can actually get all the contents out. If I can turn this over. With that being said, let's get inside. Alright, so here we go. Oh, okay. Try again. Here we go. All the way across. There we go. This is a weird angle to tear it off, folks. It's just far easier on camera. So, as you can see, we're tearing this away. That sticker that was the 12 symbol, the BBFC logo, that is not on the box itself. You can see that quite clearly. Now, I can already feel it coming away underneath. The info sheet that I showed you on the back, that is an entirely separate bit of paper not attached to the box itself. You can see there's nothing on the other side. We are done with that for now. So, as I try and pick this thing up again, this thing is so heavy, folks. I really cannot emphasize it. You can see here on the front, got a really nice effect going on there when it comes to that logo. And if I can flip this over, here is what is on the other side. And you can see as well, it's got a nice little sort of reflection on there too. Very nice stuff. Now, if I can try and show you the spine, now the cellophane is off. This is so awkward, folks. I'm sorry, but hopefully it's coming across well. Here is how that particular spine looks for you. And you can also see there's a nice little effect on that too. So, there is the contents inside. I think it is time we open this beauty up and see what is inside. Bear with me a second. So much. Oh, and something's already fallen out. We'll get to that in just a second. Okay, right. So what is on this bit? This is the A4 poster that was mentioned on the back. Really, really nice design, actually, utilising some great artwork there. So there you go. We've got an A4 poster that will look very nice on a wall. Nothing on the back, but very, very good paper quality too, gotta be said. So, what do we have here? Okay, these are... compared to art cards you see in other releases, these are giant art cards. So, really, really good paper stock, nice glossy finish, nothing on the back of them as you would expect. It's focusing primarily on the front. So, let's take a look at these then. So, that was the first one. Then we've got this. I get a feeling these are going to be probably some more iconic imagery, let's say, relating to Macross Plus. But all of them are fantastic, quite frankly. I can just already assume this. Looking very, very nice. And again, the card stock, if you want to these are paper stock, the card stock is really, really nice, really glossy as well. Very, very good stuff. And I am probably going to try and put these on my wall if I can, because I imagine these would just look fantastic in frames. Love this as well. In fact, actually, I wonder, maybe these were originally the Laserdisc covers in Japan. I love this image, and I remember seeing this before. I think this was used on the front cover of a limited edition version of a Japanese Blu-ray. But it's really, really cool. That's been made as an individual art print, so I really like that. Once again, just really dynamic imagery. I love this stuff. I appreciate I'm kind of sounding a bit like a broken... I love this. Oh my word, I don't think I've ever seen this before. I love that image. That is 100% going on my wall. And then we've got the final art card here. Really, really good selection when it comes to these giant art cards. I might have tried to think of a different word to call them than art cards. But that aside, let's go on to the big meat, if you will, in this roast dinner. So, this giant art book, and that looks weird. Is that? Okay, I think that's just a texture on the page. It's not as in like a design thing on the page itself. Like, yeah, okay, doesn't matter. It's not a problem. So, we've got the 2 discs here. Let's get these out. Hang on, this is actually quite... Oh, hang on. Why is that so difficult to get out? There we go. That was far tougher than I was expecting. But anyway, here is the first disc I've pulled out. It is the OVA disc. So, as I say, may come back to that in a separate video. Do let me know if you'd like to see that in the comments in terms of what is on it specifically. And Okay, that was also a bit awkward to get back in. I won't lie in saying that I kind of find disc holders like this in a book. It's not really something I would do. In fact, I may even probably keep them separately, truth be told. I'll come back to that thought, because I can't get this disc. I don't want to bend this disc anymore. Okay, so, bit finicky, but we got it out. But there is the movie version disc, and that's also where the bonus features are as well. I'm glad that was actually highlighted on the disc label specifically. So I'll just try and pop this back in here. I said try as a joke, but I actually... hang on. What the... Hang on a second. Right, let me try this again, hang on. I can't get this disc back in. What? I literally can't get this disc back in. I'm not even joking. Alright, you know what? I was probably going to keep them in a separate box anyway of my own, so I'm just going to put it there to the side. It is there, and I guess if I'm going to do that, I may as well get the movie disc, the OVA disc, excuse me, back out, and I can't even grip it now. Hang on. Okay, what I will say is this. I am happy that they are definitely secure in these disc holders, but if you can't get them out, makes it a bit difficult. But that aside, let's get onto the book proper now, if you will. So we start off with a big old contents page. You can see we've got a lot of different things to cover there. So let's try and skim through this, if you will. So what you may notice at this point, folks, is that I'm probably going to start skimming through the pages a bit more, just to help get through the video a bit quicker, if you will. So I'm going to try and sort of skim through the book. If you want to see things in a bit more detail, feel free to hit the pause button and such. But for the purpose of this, I felt it was actually easier to try and just increase the speed of this ever so slightly, just to help, as I say, get through things. But you'll hear some of my thoughts as we go along. So I like the way this has been divided up so far. We've got the interview and the introduction at the start. We've got a nice little breakdown of the OVAs. Now we've got the character art. I'm really curious to see how this is going to unfold. They're just really, really nice art. It's sort of things I was expecting, as it were, when it comes to character art. And it's nice to see that a lot of this has been preserved so well, quite frankly, and been presented in this manner. You can see lots more character art in there, so we'll skip some pages there. I said it a few minutes ago. I wondered if this was the cover art gallery. You can see a lot of the images here were used for the big art cards. So that's really, 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 really cool to see they were actually used for some of the covers were used as covers on other releases in Japan. We're into the mecha design section now, which I didn't actually look admittedly at how big this section was in the contents page. I'm going to assume this is the majority of this artwork. So let's have a good skim through and see what we have. Now, truth be told, it has been a very long time since I've seen Macross Plus. Not for any particular reason, just haven't watched it in a really blooming long time. So I am very much looking forward to watching this again. And if I kind of seem like I'm glossing over certain details, folks, it's just because I haven't really indulged in it all that much, admittedly, before. Aside from when I've watched it previously. But limousine, important car there. That's the thing I point out. Please don't hound me, folks. So, background art interview. Okay, that's really cool, actually. So we get a little bit of an interview relating to the background art. That's really nice to see. Oh, I love that image. Now we've got a background art section specifically. Just everything about Macross Plus just looks gorgeous, genuinely. The detail in some of these. Now we've got music interview. Really, really good stuff here. Aha, key art gallery. Right, let's see what some of the key moments we have here. Again, the detail. It's just incredible to see. Really, really good stuff. So we're getting towards the end of the book now, as it were. Really, really good stuff. Again, we've got this sort of weird texture, which you saw at the beginning. I thought it was kind of a mistake, but there you go, it's not. We've got the plus symbol on the back. And there we go. That book is genuine. You could bludgeon someone with that, probably. I obviously do not condone you do that. So, folks, that was Macross Plus Ultimate. We've got the book, we've got the disc, we've got these giant art cards, we've got this A4 poster, and, of course, we've got this box to store it all in as well. What say you? Is this something you want to buy? Let me know if you've got any questions in the comments relating to the physical packaging. And like I say, stay tuned in the coming days and whatnot. There may be a separate video focusing on what is on the discs specifically in this release. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Take care and have a nice day.